So, first, this week we're going to focus on The World's End, the most recent Edgar Wright film, and the third and final one of the Iceland sort of Cornetto trilogy. It's a little bit of a change up in pace this week, because obviously last week we kind of experimented on talking about too many different topics, and it became quite chaotic. Whereas this time we're going to focus on just one, stick with that, which will be The World's End. First up, I'm Charlie, and to my left today is Joel. Rather than being at home, he's in a room. Also, we have Josh. Can you just say who you are?
I like eating potatoes sometimes. Raw.
And also we have Mike. And we have this week Steve, who wasn't here last week, but he's here this week.
What's up?
Everyone except Steve saw it last night. He saw it today, so we're all quite ready to talk about it. Also, if you're listening to this and you're stupid enough to think we're not going to spoil pretty much everything, what the hell are you doing here? Simple as, we're going to get straight into it. Now,
before we start, Steve, can you remind us who you saw the film with?
On my Larry, all alone.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I have no friends.
You don't like them?
I feel like Tommy Wiseau.
But they just betray.
I have more friends than you lonely gay.
It's kind of like we betrayed you.
I'm fed up with this world.
Kill yourself, faggot.
Alright, fine.
I'm
Alright.
sure you have a gun somewhere.
Actually, I do, right next to me. I've got a little flintlock pistol.
Good.
Pretty bad, though.
Yeah.
Use it.
It's a replica, sorry. I
Don't
can't use
fucking
it.
buy it.
Alright, let's crack on, man. We're gonna have 10 minutes
Yes,
just talking
I
bullshit. They're
always
gonna crack on.
That's why I have it.
Alright.
Now, Joel, could you start us off by
Okay.
just giving a sort of overview of the story?
Alright. So the film's directed by Edgar Wright. It's the third film in the Cornetto trilogy. The previous two being Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. The film's about five friends, Gary, Andy, Peter, Oliver, and Stephen. When they was about 17, 18, they attempted an epic pub crawl across Newton Haven and attempted to, the last pub was the World's End and it was going to be glorious, etc., etc. But they never made it, and they fall apart through specific stuff we won't get into at the moment. Gary, he's reaching 40, he hasn't grown up yet, everyone else has grown up and done their own thing, and he wants to get the band back together, if you want to put in a Blues Brothers reference, and attempt the pub crawl again. However, certain weird things happen along the way. Drama and action and comedy ensue.
Thanks for that, Joel. Okay. First off, who wants to jump in and talk about it first and sort of give their initial sort of reaction to the film? No. If no one says anything, I'm gonna point at tumbleweeds.
Yeah. Oh, I really like World's End. I preferred it to, Hot Fuzz indeed. I'm still trying to work out whether I liked it to Shaun of the Dead or,
Same boat.
Although saying that, are they films that you really have to compare? Because they're all very different genres, really, aren't they? So, can't we just all like them equally?
What did you think of the story?
Can't we?
I still prefer Shaun of the Dead to World's End, but I would say that World's End beats Hot Fuzz. Thinking about it now, looking back on it now.
Yeah, I'm on the fence myself. I don't know. I've really loved Hot Fuzz, but I think this film might surpass it slightly. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, well, no, at the moment, obviously it's early days, for the time being, but I do think my favourite in the trilogy is The World's End. But I do fucking adore Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz a lot. And sometimes my opinions change on Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead anyway, but at the moment The World's End has done the most for me, and obviously it is fresh and it is new, and I haven't watched it a lot, or as much as I've watched the other two, obviously. So my opinion may change, but at the moment it's The World's End for me.
The great thing about The World's End is the fact that it has that rewatch value just like the other
It
two.
has a tranny, what?
And I'll be more than happy to. As a trilogy,
I thought you were talking about trannies. I don't know, Mike.
Why
Why did you bring it up?
Carry on.
Or not. Man down.
Well, I don't know. After Joe's little comment, I'll try and like pick up back on it. But
What did
lost my
everyone
train
think
of
of the
thought.
characters?
I like the way that Nick Frost is finally playing a more serious kind of mature character. Like in the previous two films, he was the same sort of bumbling kind of foolish kind of character, and this one you really see him completely take a new route. Like it's actually Simon Pegg who's actually the more immature kind of, I don't know, like failure of a character. Well, not failure, but like I don't know, failure in life in a way. I just found it interesting the way they kind of took a new approach to that completely, because they could have easily kind of made it a bit of a spiritual sequel in that, you know, the characters can continue their sort of same personalities and such. But no, they really kind of changed it a lot here, which is quite interesting.
Saying that, wait. Saying that, Nick Frost didn't portray Ed and Danny were
That's
not
what
the
I
same.
was going to say, yeah.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that. No, I wasn't saying that, but it was similar kind of. I don't know. I think I don't know how to explain, but I think it's kind of a similar character in a way.
He is like, I think, obviously like the character that is a bit more foolish and fucks things up a lot or does some stupid stuff. But yeah, Ed and Danny are very different. But like I can see where Steve's coming from. Where like yeah, he is the more of the buffoon in a way compared to like Nicholas Angel or Sean in the other two. Yeah,
They reverse roles in the World's End. Simon Pegg plays the sort of the idiot.
And yet Nick Frost still steals it from him.
He did actually. In this film particularly, I think he actually stole the scene a lot more.
In many memorable moments.
But I think everyone in the World's End had like. I don't think there was really a weak character out of the five friends. I think they all had like quite funny lines and stuff. Obviously, some were more developed than others, but that's the same with the previous two, and there's still memorable characters in those as well.
Yeah, they're all pretty well developed, I think. Yeah, I mean, the only ones who weren't really that well developed was the guy. I've forgotten his name actually. The guy who fancied the woman.
Paddy Considine, Stephen.
What's he called? Yeah. I just know. I found him kind of to be the weakest character. I mean, it wasn't that he was badly portrayed or badly developed. But he didn't have a lot to him. Like, you know, the other guy who you know had a bit of backstory, like how he'd been bullied and stuff. I don't know. I think this one, Stephen didn't really have a lot to say, to be honest.
To be fair. He had a bit more of an arc to him, and yeah, there was that thing with Oliver's sister, so there was something a bit more to him. Whereas Oliver was just there with his headset on and was being a bit of a yuppie.
True, yeah. Yeah, so I'll give you that. Sorry, Josh.
Yeah, so he's still an awesome character, though.
Yeah. I mean, they're all pretty well done, all pretty well established and stuff. I'm just saying, if we were to say a weak character, I'd say Stephen or maybe I've forgotten his name again.
Man.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, oh man.
How would you describe their opposition? Like the group's opposition? Are they robots? Are they aliens? What could you exactly call them?
I don't know, just sort of programmed beings. I don't really know. It's hard to explain.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to give it another watch before I actually figure it out, because I was more looking for cameos and stuff like that when I was watching the flick. And so like actually what they were wasn't as interesting to me as like how the characters were developed and stuff like that.
I was looking out particularly for the Easter eggs.
Cornetto.
Yeah.
which I think the Cornetto gag was the best in the World's End.
Perfect.
Yeah, fucking loved it. I was so excited for that, because I was waiting all the way through the film for something to happen. I was like, when's it actually going to happen? Have they skipped it out in this film? The moment it came, I was like, beautiful.
Why would it be called a Cornetto film if there wasn't a Cornetto gag, Stephen?
Exactly, but I was waiting for it all the way through the film, and I was like, where is that gag?
The fence jump was pretty weak.
Yeah, I wasn't overly keen. And also, like, some, I mean, not much. It was only a few times in the dialogue. It was meant to be something funny, and the crowd, and like the audience. I mean, it was only a small amount of people at the cinema, but a few of the jokes did fall flat a bit. Like when he says, like, "Oh, the Bible wasn't written by whatever it's called. It was written by Jesus." Everyone was just like silent. No, I mean, even in the trailer, I thought it sounded pretty weak, and then in the actual film, it was like even worse, to be honest. I was just like, no, it wasn't that funny.
Yeah, it didn't get much of a crowd reaction.
No.
Saw it as well.
I don't have as good as you guys. But yeah, this is the second Blood and Ice Cream film that's featured a Bond in it. We have Pierce Brosnan in this one, and Timothy Dalton was in the previous.
What was the other Easter egg. That was the day to night transition. That was pretty well done.
What was that in this one? What was that one?
It was the empty glasses, empty beer glasses in the beer garden. The empty beer glasses in the beer garden. That was where the day to night transition happened.
I didn't notice the day to night
Did it?
transition.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I know it in the other two. On this one, I didn't see it in this one. I saw the one in Shaun of the Dead with the kitchen. Basically in the kitchen.
Angels on the bed.
And Hot Fuzz at the train
Angels on the bed,
station.
there's another one as well.
Oh yeah. I think there's a couple in Hot Fuzz. Well, sorry, a few. More than two.
It transitions from the beer garden in the day with the empty glasses to them being in a pub at night with a full rounding.
I didn't notice, son.
I didn't either.
Well, you can look out for it.
Will I? Alright.
I think you should.
Alright, lad. So.
Let's just go tomorrow. Let's go tomorrow and look at it again.
Unfortunately, I'm busy tomorrow. I'd love to, but I'm busy.
Who the fuck asked you, Mike?
Right.
Well, fine. You want to be your own way?
Let's get back on track because Charlie's down my throat here. No, that sounded weird. No, Charlie.
He's down your throat.
He's breathing down my neck, rather.
That was good.
Breathing down the back of your neck.
I'm not gay.
Your neck.
Shall we,
Pierce Brosnan, let's get back to him.
let's just ask about him, because he was, in a way, a sort of main...
His
it was quite
his
strange.
role was
He
great.
It much,
I
but
loved
he was really powerful. What do you think of him as a character of what we did see?